Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Gothic, the Night of the Raven. I looked at my next weapon, Rat of Venus, which is looking exactly as my rough ore blade, or as the best ore blade, and it requires 100 experience strength points. The only thing I should do with strength is probably raise it to 100, because to use my amulets, rings, and all kind of stuff for protection against fire when I need in fight with the dragons, and against weapons with all other mobs. Okay, let's train our one-handed. We'll invest in strength with the elixirs of the strength. Yeah, that we shall do.
Can you also train me in sword fighting?
Lord Andre has ordered that we train everyone who is in a position to defend, but that's only true for combat training. All other kinds, can you at least halfway handle?
I think so.
Alright, you can...
What the fuck? What's this?
Begin with the training.
Uh-oh. This is curious. I have a 50... talent, 50% talent in one-handed. Why do I require 15 for 5? That's not normal. Come on. I hope it's a glitch or something like that. And yeah, this thing with
I was at your hut in the Valley of Mines. So it's still standing. Did you find it? If you mean your pouch with the lumps of ore. Yes, I have it. You're a fox. You know that. Do you have it with you? I'll give you 100 gold coins for it. Sure. Terrific. Why did you leave it there in the first place? I had no idea that ore was so valuable here in Corinthus. For one measly piece of ore, you couldn't get so much as a place to sleep back in the penal colony. In the harbor city, they'll practically bash your skull in if they find out you have ore on you.
true.
I hope that I'll get it back soon.
Okay.
Give me 100 gold coins, and I'll give you your ore back. Deal. Here you go. You're a real friend. Thanks a lot.
I have enough ore. I think because I explored the Dexter's mine, the one with the crawlers, not the one with the undead. Oh, but I should explore that too, just for experience. Let's find Jiwin. I think that's the guy who who trains us in one-handed combat. But I think it will need I will need 15 for 5 because I have the two-handed raised in the game and I can fold the game.
I am Girion, master.
Can you train me?
You do well to train in the noblest of all combat styles, as is proper for a warrior of Innos. I shall instruct you. Report to me when you are ready.
I'm ready to be trained.
Two-handed? Cedric maybe?
I am Cedric the Swordmaster, Paladin of...
Can you train me?
I can train you in combat with one-handed...
Cool.
I want to train.
This is not cool. Fuck. This is one of those shitty situations. What should I do with 20 learning points? Since I have no choice, and I can't use my weapon with less to one-handed. Let's read the life energy 2. I can almost learn the pickpocketing, and I can pickpocket
Can't read.
lots of guys. Magic 3, one-handed. Let's train the one-handed. Strength 1.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
That should be all. Let's go and bless our swords since we have enough money. It will be a long way, but I know a shorter one with a teleporter stone. Oh, god damn it.
And Enos gave unto him a portion of
The
his
thing with the
wealth,
strength is not
so that he might
hard anymore, because I think I have 50 apples, that means 2 strength points. I can get, I think, another 10 strength points from the Enos shrines. That means 12. Let's think. And 12. Let's think. 5 dragon roots, 5 elixir of strength. 15. Well, that's enough strength for me, since the Wrath of Enos, that's the evolved weapon from the Blessed Ore Blade. You simply have to pour Enos tears in the blade, or maybe better said, on the blade. And you got a really good weapon, 140 damage for just 100 strength. Oh, come on.
We have caught you in our trap.
Shitty trap you have there, Mr. Seeker. Prison colony. Huh. I thought that was the pass, not the prison. The prison colony. Okay, let's talk to Orlan.
Show me your. Certainly, bro.
Brother of the Ring.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Okay, teleport to the. Oh, this is a good belt.
Nobody wants to know. If he doesn't see that, I can't help him. He really should have known.
How's it going with your tavern?
Hopefully these black magicians will move on soon. Otherwise, I can close the tavern. Almost nobody dares to come here anymore.
Don't tell me that.
Hi there. Should I pray for strength? Maybe not. I should wait until chapter 4 when I'll begin the dragon hunt. That's indicated. Let's buy some spell scrolls from Irdorat. Isgaroth. Irdorat is the temple of evil. Hey, a wolf. Pow. I like how this blade looks, so long. I like long blades. One-handed ones, not two-handed.
Show me your way.
Here we go. I'm interested only in the potion, except the ice blocks with ices or fire rings, but It's okay. First I'll buy some I'll consecrate my sword and then shall think what I'll do with the money.
Hey you. Hey you. Ever been to the monastery?
Maybe. Why?
Are they still taking on people? I wouldn't know where else to turn.
Where do you come from?
I used to be captain of a big whaler, my boy. The sea is my home. My ship, the good old
How cool is the
Magdalena,
crossbow looking?
sunk by pirates a few months ago.
With that model of...
Strandy.
What's that?
All I ever wanted was to go back
I'll
to
call
sea.
it abstract.
Since I've come here, not one schooner is called at this accursed port. The only ship which is anchored in Corinthus is that blasted war galley of the king, and they don't take on anyone. So what else can I do? There's no work for me in town. I've tried everything.
Let's head to the monastery. And forget about that guy. Or talk with Milton about it. Since Milton guards this place.
I can hardly believe it. Are you really a paladin now?
Obviously.
If someone like you is with the paladins, then Beliar's thugs had better...
Yeah, euphoric.
If you did in the sleeper, that
Indeed.
handful of orcs shouldn't be a problem.
This is not only about the orcs.
I know, but it's still good to have you on our side.
Oh well.
What are you doing here in the monastery? Let me guess. You want to be instructed in the art of magic.
Perhaps.
I knew it. Best to talk to Marduk. He's responsible for you paladins. You'll find him in front of the chapel.
Okay.
I need to get into the monastery. It's urgent.
Yes, sure. Here's the key.
How did you get to the monastery so fast?
What kind of a question is that? I crept through the pass and made my way straight to the monastery. Admittedly, it was never easy avoiding all the monsters making themselves at home on this side of the valley, but ultimately I encountered fewer problems than I expected.
Do you know where the others are?
Gorn seems to have coped with his stay in Garan's dungeon very well. In any case, he wanted to go to Lee and see what was happening on the farm. After the grub they serve in the dungeon, he's probably stuffing his face right now and putting the mercenaries' provisions to the test. Diego mumbled something about reckoning. No idea what he meant by that. But I suspect he's in the city. You know him. He was there when there's something to be had.
Do you know anything about the hooded figures?
Ooh.
But I have a bad feeling about those guys. Be careful if you run into them.
Okay. Marduk. There you are.
Welcome, my son. Since when are you one of the paladins?
This should be impertinent. Let's say only for a short time.
Only for a short time.
Then I bid you welcome. In this battle we need every man who has the courage to oppose evil. The fate of us all lies in the hands of men like you. May Innos ever give you the courage you need.
What can you teach me?
Naturally, I cannot teach you your combat skills. I can, however, bring the essence of Innos and his gifts closer to you. Besides, it is my task to prepare you for the consecration of the sword.
And the magic?
Here we teach only our magic. You must learn the magic of the paladins in the city.
That'll only cause more trouble.
What's the consecration of the sword?
The consecration of the sword is one of the paladin's most sacred rituals. During this ceremony, the holy power of Innos flows through the blade of the paladin's sword and gives the sword undreamed of powers. A sword so consecrated is a paladin's most valuable possession and will accompany him his whole life long.
Okay.
Maybe later.
You are heartily welcome here anytime.
I want to consecrate my sword.
If you are determined to take this step, you will first need a blade of tempered ore.
I have an ore blade.
You should then retreat to the chapel and pray. During the prayer, and after a reasonable donation to our Lord Innos, you should ask Innos for his grace and guidance in the battle against evil. If Innos is well disposed towards you, your sword will be consecrated.
So it's
to
like
the
a
Lord
chance.
at that
You
moment.
donate.
What kind of a donation?
Now, in view of the grace that is granted to you, a sum of 5,000 gold pieces.
You donate 5,000 if Enos wants, he grants you more power in the sword, so it's like playing at the games. Good way to spend your money.
Enos, brother, if you have come to learn something about the consecration of the sword, then ask Marduk.
I've come to consecrate my sword, not to learn something. Sweet. My sword disappeared. What the fuck? Consecration of the sword or stealing the sword? Oh, blessed ore blade. Nice. Let's talk to this guy. Sorry.
I see that you decided to fight on our side. I am glad. We can use every man. You should go speak directly to Marduk.
I spoke to him.
He's responsible for you paladins.
Have you got anything else for me?
Yes. As a member of the library, you are given the key to the library. There you will find brothers Karis and Highgrass. If you like, you can speak with them there. May Innos
Yeah, sure.
protect you.
Let's see if I have that book, The Divine Power of the Stars. Yes, I have it. Let's talk to
As if I don't have enough problems.
Babo.
What are you doing here?
I must not speak with you. It's not looked on with favor if we talk to strangers. Do you really think?
That doesn't sound terribly happy.
Well, I mean, everything is just fine, really. Only, oh, I don't want to complain.
Oh, come on. You can tell me.
And you really won't tell the magicians?
Do I look like I would?
All right. I have a problem with one of the novices. He's got a hold over me.
Sounds like a bitch.
Spit it out then.
Igaraz, that's the novice, found some of my private papers. He threatened to give them to the magicians if I don't do what he says.
Maybe I can help you.
You would do that?
Well, that depends, of course.
Naturally, I'd pay you for that.
How much?
Of course, I don't have much money, but I could give you a spell scroll. I have a healing spell.
I'll
Okay.
see what I can do.
Honestly, it just happened. So, you only need to find out where Igaraz keeps the stuff. Then you swipe it.
Relax.
Come on, shut up. Let's go and talk to that guy.
Haven't I heard about this before?
Igorez.
Can't rely on that.
Chest. Igorez chest.
I'll never get
So,
this open
I need the right key. If I was an archer, I'd probably steal his key by pickpocketing.
What can I do for you?
We need to talk about Babo.
Yes? What's wrong?
You've got something which belongs to Babo.
What might that be?
A few papers. Babo would like them back.
He would, wouldn't he? I can imagine. Unfortunately, I prefer to keep them, which brings us to a bit of a dilemma.
Oh, my friend, that's no dilemma. This is a dilemma. Huh, you got even an apple, you poor bitch.
Nothing there. Hey, you!
Oh, 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 oh! Let's see if I have an Oblivion spell. Fuck, where's my Oblivion spell? I don't have any?
Oh man, my head.
Hey, you!
Okay. Fair enough. I didn't pay nothing for those papers. Let's check his chest. Bundle of papers. Let's check him. Dear Rebel, no doubt you're wondering how we came to write you this letter. We took all our savings to Master Merlas and asked him to write these lines for you. We wish you all the best for the future and we are sending you a picture as a farewell gift. Picture, huh? Ooh. Now I can imagine why Yggdrasil was threatening him. Okay, go to Babel. As I said, let's go to Babel and hand him the papers. Hey! Stop!
I've got your documents.
Really? Oh, thanks. You've saved me. I don't know how to thank you.
Yeah, just calm down.
Are they really mine? Are you sure? Show me.
That will never change.
Here they are.
Yes, they're complete. Did you look at them?
Sure I did.
No, just as long as I have them back. Whew. Now I hope I can rest easy again. That'll only cause more trouble.
Let's go to Pyrocar and speak with him. Heal position.
I think I'm possessed. Can you heal me?
Not without a token of your respect.
Stupid magicians looking just for money.
Drink this. May the
You can make a second monastery with all my money, what the fuck?
Come from the old Valley of Mines.
What do you have to report?
The enemy has formed up there with an army of orcs and dragons.
We have already learned that from Milton. But what about the king's shipment of ore?
The mine they are digging for Garand in the valley cannot satisfy the demands of the king.
The days are becoming grayer, and the light of the sun is ever weaker.
I was attacked by men in black robes.
I know. Those are the Seekers, henchmen from the nether realms of Beliar. Beware of them. They will try to take possession of you. Once possessed, you will no longer be yourself. Only here in the monastery could you find help then, so be careful. Here, this rune will bring you directly back to the monastery if you need our help. Remember, we must offer resistance or we shall all be doomed.
Right.
I have come to take the Eye of Innos.
I see that you have received an authorization from Lord Hagen himself to bear the Eye of Innos. I am afraid that I have to disappoint you. We have fallen victim to a treacherous plot of the enemy. The Eye of Innos has been violently taken from these sacred walls.
You pussies.
Who did this?
Ah.
Evil is cunning and usually works in secret. Only rarely do you see it emerge to pursue its evil machinations in broad daylight. But these days, it's a different matter. The enemy now shows himself openly in the street, in every home and every public square. This can only mean that he no longer fears any adversary and is not going to shrink back from anything. One of our most faithful followers, a candidate for the high robe of the Magicians of Fire, has changed his allegiance unexpectedly, and in an alarmingly evil manner. Pedro. The enemy has taken possession of him, thus inflicting a terrible defeat upon us. Pedro has forced his way into our most sacred halls and stolen the eye. I fear that he simply spent too much time by himself, outside of the gates, and thus beyond the protective walls of the monastery, exposed to all lurking dangers.
Where did the thief flee to?
Pedro knocked down some of the other novices who tried to stop him and disappeared into the morning mist. Many novices have gone after him to bring the eye back to its place unharmed. If you want to catch up with him, you need to hurry before Pedro disappears out of your reach.
Okay.
One more thing. Some of the roadside shrines dedicated to Enos have been desecrated by the enemy. They have lost their magical consecration.
I see. And now?
It is up to you to purify these shrines so that the situation does not escalate. Take this holy water and trickle it on the base of the shrine. With the holy words of purification, the shrine will regain its old power. Now, go and perform your tasks.
Okay. Do I have a choice? Let's go into the library. And, oh, key. Speak with this guy, Karas.
You!
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be on your way and looking for the underhanded traitor Pedro?
Later. There's something I have to take care of first.
Do you have any idea what this loss means for the monastery? The eye
Then you should have protected it better, you dumbasses.
No one can foresee what the enemy intends to do with the amulet, but he is planning something and we must prevent it. So get moving immediately and track down the thief.
Stupid bitch. Should I kick his ass? Because I really want that.
Eyeglass, guardian of the fire and keeper of the knowledge.
I can't see because of the book.
What are you studying, Master?
My research focuses on fire, the power of Enos. It is his gift and at the same time a mighty weapon, and I create runes which contain his power.
Any news?
Yes. Well, you've probably noticed those black-robed figures.
I've met them.
This brings us to the core of the matter. At the moment, we're observing a very rare constellation of stars. To be more exact, the sign of the ox currently stands in direct correlation with the sign of the warrior. I suppose you know what that means.
Well, to be honest...
Yes, I see. Well, I cannot explain the entire background to you now, but it definitely signifies a great change, and I do not like change. Therefore, I want you to get me a book from town. It's called The Divine Power of the Stars. You may have to rummage around for it a bit, but I'm sure you'll find it.
I'll see whether I can find it.
That's good. It frees up my time so I can follow some other trails as well. But don't take too much time. Time, I'm afraid, is what we have the least of.
Because you lost the Eye of Venus, Dumba says again.
I've got the book for you.
Very good. Give it here. You may withdraw now. I shall retire and study.
Okay. So, the desecrated shrines. Should we go to the tavern? Because we kinda... We did all the things that we should do here. So I don't see a reason of us remaining here. Come on. What's this? Teleport to Ancient Demon Tower. Zoras. Pass of Corinis. Tavern. Let's speak to Jorgen again. Or what's his name? There you go.
Have you seen a novice walk past?
Yeah, sure. He went that way. He jumped into the water off the bridge and swam like a shark was after him.
If you're headed for the monastery, you should talk to Milton. He'll surely be able to help you.
What do you think? Would they let me in there at all?
Perhaps, but the way you look, I can hardly imagine you in a novice's robe.
Enough of that nonsense. Novice's robe indeed. It's the grub I'm after, or I'll be forced to eat the bark off the trees next.
Okay. Let's get some sleep first. It's almost night and... well, it's evening, but I hate the night so much. And I don't want to be caught on the roads on night. So let's sleep. Yes, I am possessed. Come on, wake up. Let's go to Lee and speak with Gorn and also report him. And also take our little reward for from I forgot his name. Bennett, because we freed him of the jail. I should use oh. Fuck.
We have caught you in our trap, and now we shall destroy you.
Much easier with a blessed blade. That was so cool. I should do that more times. Oh, some goblins. Come on. One. What the? He survived my my hit. Damn tough goblin. That's my goblin, and that's also my experience. Oh, I can learn for free one strength point from Elrol. Also.
Are you a citizen of the town?
Haven't been in ages, boy. There's no love lost between me and the corrupt swine in the upper quarter of Corinus. I used to have quite a bit of influence there, you know, but that was months ago.
This here is your hut?
Yes. Why? Anything wrong with it?
Don't you have any problems with the mercenaries?
As long as I don't interfere with their business, they'll leave me alone too. Moreover, they're good customers, and I pay them to keep an eye on my house when I'm not home.
Fair enough. At least mercenaries are good for something. But we should keep our road. Keep our way. That's the thing, and also safe, because you can come by some seekers. As you saw, there's one seeker there. That hurt, stupid magician. That guy gave us a healing spell. We need 200. Okay, I'll use this. Oh, another seeker there. Maybe you can sneak behind. We can sneak behind him. But let's save. Fuck. How did he saw me? The sneaking is good, or if only at night for stealing things, because that's kinda lame. Oh, another seeker. Hey! That was pretty cool. Let's see, is this shrine desecrated? Sure it is. Oh, come on. Purify shrine.
Inos, grant me your aid and purify this shrine.
Cool. The bandit camp and some farmers? I thought they were...
What are you doing here?
I fled here from Bengar's farm. I didn't want to be butchered by all those creatures coming out of the pass. You can't imagine what sort of things came out of the pass the last few days.
I can.
I can't imagine what was with the journal. Maybe in the Eye of Enos. Numbskulls. Let's go and do what I want to do from a long time. I think you guys know. Beat Sentenza. Make him eat the dust. Oh.
Say, is that a face you have at the front of your head, or is it a butt?
Okay.
Don't stop now! Sorry then. That hit the spot.
Sentenza, you're kinda weak, but thanks for the apple. See you next time. Let's talk to Lee and Bennett.
Man, and here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants. Which reminds me, I've got something for you.
What do you mean?
A present. Of course we got him in the end. I've heard a thing or two.
What present?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
Really? They're really there.
All right, I believe you. Anyway, I thought you would surely want to participate in the upcoming dragon hunt.
And?
Here, take this amulet. I think you'll need it more than I do.
Amulet is in. Amulet of fire. Good, I should make sets. For orcs weapon, for dragons fire, and I should eliminate the strength items that I'm depending on.
Have you got something for me to do?
Have you seen those black hooded guys creeping by here? Those people give me the willies, I'll tell you as it is. When I was at sea, I saw some pretty curious things, but those fellows really scare me. They went in the direction of the bandit camp in the mountains at the southern end of the valley. Maybe you should go there and check on those guys, and do away with them.
Okay. But first let's speak with Lee and also with Gorn. First with Gorn.
Everything all right with you?
You saved my ass, man. I'll never forget that.
What do you want to do now?
I think I'll load up on grub first.
And then?
Who knows? Maybe I'll go back to the mining colony. Someone should keep an eye on the orcs. Otherwise, they'll all show up on the doorstep without warning.
Ah, it's good that you've come.
What's up?
I found this in the old chapel. It's a magic rune. I think it will teleport you straight back here to the farm. I thought you might be able to use it.
Onar now has a few sheep less thanks to Bulko.
Oh, leave me alone with that shit. I've had enough trouble as it is.
Oh, no experience.
Mines. The castle there was attacked by dragons.
So it's true. Lars said that rumors about dragons are circulating through the city. I didn't believe it. What about the paladins?
They've been thoroughly decimated.
Good. Maybe that will make Lord Hagen move to the Valley of Mines with his men. The fewer paladins stay here, the better.
You're still searching for revenge. Pretty bad. Let's go and check those seekers that are in the bandit camp. I like that bandit camp to be abandoned. Okay, where's the ice block? And who's this guy? Patrick, I think is the name. Is the guy the leader of the diggers?
Patrick is back.
Yeah, man. I had almost given up hope. You...
Hey, do me a favor.
Yes?
Spare us both your speech of thanks.
I wasn't gonna thank you at all.
But...
I was just gonna tell you that you're a damn cheeky devil. Stay cool.
So, everything okay with you?
All's fine. The water mages let us safe.
And what will you do?
I'm gonna continue to fight for Lee.
And then?
Okay. There's Pepe, I think. And there should be the bandit camp. Or at least the way that leads to the bandit camp. I guess it's the opposite way. Sorry for that. And I have enough mana to use my ice block. Fuck.
Surrender while you can. There is no escape.
Don't lag, please. And some dragon snipers, which I really hate. Especially when there are two of them. What the? Good thing it's trapped. Nice. Really nice. Let's heal a bit. And go up into that damn place. Don't know how many seekers are up there, but I hope less than I think, because I want to kill them all. How many could be? There are seekers, they aren't supposed to build a camp or stay in one, they're supposed to seek me. This is a good strategical position.
We have caught you in our trap.
And I think that was a speed potion. Hey, I can see through that rock. This is it. One seeker. Let's see if that tough guard is still hanging out there, because I would like to kill him. Let's do it in a fancy way. It just looks cooler. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Apple. Always good to see apples. And an old stone tablet. Oh, that's an old one, so I don't have use for it. But I can sell it to Vetras. No more seekers down there, I suppose. In the next episode I'll be searching for the Eye of Enos. That's kinda all for today. I killed most of the seekers that were guarding the roads. Next time to kill the remaining ones. That means the seekers that are trying to destroy the Eye of Enos. Because I think that will do with the eye. They are Beliar's servants. They can't use Enos magic or Enos artifacts. So yeah, that's the logical way to... Nice. Oh, 50 kill points also. Thanks for watching for today, guys, and see you in the next time when I'll take the Eye of Enos. Have fun.